Okay, and we're back. And we're back. So we were looking at verses 17 through 24. Right here, how he said, God will be with them. The battle belongs to the Lord. So let's fast forward to the end of Deuteronomy. We see Moses talking to Joshua, who is about to take over for him as the leader of Israel. No small task, right? So Moses gives Joshua a pep talk in verses 3 through 8. And I want you to remember the last part here. The Lord your God himself will go over before you. He will destroy these nations before you so that you shall dispossess them, and Joshua will go over at your head as the Lord had spoken. And the Lord will do to them as he did to Sihon and Og, the kings of the Amorites, and to their land when he destroyed them. And the Lord will give them over to you, and you shall do to them according to the whole commandment that I have commanded you. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Then Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the sight of all of Israel, Be strong and courageous, for you shall go with this people into the land that the Lord has sworn to their fathers to give them, and you shall put them in possession of it. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. So right here, he said to him in the sight of all Israel, Be strong and courageous. But why can he be strong and courageous? Because God is with him. So then, God reminds Joshua of this in chapter 1, verses 5 through 9. No man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. Just as I was with Moses, so will I be with you. I will not leave you or forsake you. Be strong and courageous, for you shall cause this people to inherit the land that I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, being careful to do according to all the law that Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So three times, verse 6, be strong and courageous. And then be strong and courageous. Be strong and very courageous. So 3 times God commands Joshua to be strong and courageous. So it's clear that this is important to him. So when we're afraid, what do? The first thing we need to do is trust God. Psalm 56, 3 through 4 says, When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God whose word I praise, in God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me? 1 Peter 5:7 says, Casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you. Second, we can remind ourselves of his promises. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." So how do we remind ourselves of these promises? Ephesians 6, verses 10 through 18, there we go, says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. And take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints." So here we see two ways we can remind ourselves of his promises. Reading our Bible, which is our sword of the Spirit, which is also echoed in Joshua 1:8, when he says to be careful not to let that depart from your mouth, and to do all according to what is written in it. Meditate on it day and night. And two, we see praying. So let's quickly take a look at, what does biblical courage look like? It's not Bible thumping or shoving the Bible down people's throats, as they like to say these days. It's talking to the people no one else talks to. It's sharing about God in a way that is respectful when those opportunities arise. It's asking someone, "Hey, can I pray for you?" when they tell you about something going on in their life. It's being humble and staying focused on God and what he wants you to do. Going back real quick to the talking to people no one else talks to, who did Jesus spend the most time with? Tax collectors, fishermen, women in general were very looked down upon in those days. They were not the people that a lot of people talked to. And if that's what Jesus did, that's what we need to do. So the next time you're scared to talk about God, or you have to face your biggest fear, remember that God is with you. Like we talked about last week, if God is for us, or on Tuesday, if God is for us, who can be against us? Ask him for boldness and follow through in boldness. And like Joshua, you too can be strong and courageous. Dreamer says, "God, you wouldn't mind going back to your old homeland you exiled yourself from and setting my people free, right?" Moses, about that. Exactly, right? So that's exactly how it went down. It was God saying, "Hey, I kind of need you to do this. I've called you to do this, and you're going to do it." And Moses is like, but I don't speak well. I can't do this. I don't speak well. And I love how God calls him out on that in Exodus 4 when he says, "Who made man's mouth? Who makes him mute or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now therefore go, and I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall speak." And one of my favorite moments in Prince of Egypt, have you guys seen Prince of Egypt? I'm fine, how are you? Right? I don't know what was going on with the internet there for a minute. Moses' one episode of Vigilantism really messed him up. Exactly. The one time that he takes things into his own hands, and I mean, at least it put him where God needed him to be in order to give him his, his calling. Yes! So I love the way they portrayed the burning bush scene in that movie. Because you see the difference drastically between who made man's mouth, who made the deaf, the mute, the seeing, and the blind. Did not I? Now go! But then it's almost like God takes a beat. And he's like, okay, I got my point across. And he says, I will be with you, Moses, when you go to the king of Egypt. I will teach you what to say. I will be with you, Moses. And how many times, if you guys are a parent, how many times, or even just babysitting, if you've babysat, if you've dealt with kids in general, how many times have you caught yourself in that anger and had to like pull back and be like, whoa, sorry, I did not intend for that to come out the way it did, and so we're gonna try that again. Sorry, but I meant for it to come out this way. I did not mean to get upset. Give me a minute to calm down. I know I've had those moments where I've had to, while babysitting, tell the kids, I'm sorry, I overstepped from that low authoritative voice trying to tell you what, that I was serious. And that came out way harsher than I intended, and I apologize. Or, I am so sorry, I did not know that that was what had actually happened. Let's talk this out. And I've had to go back and say, whoa, I'm sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. And that's kind of the vibe that I got in that scene was, okay, I got the point across. Whoa, okay, time to, time for that reassurance. Now we can send Moses on his way. Did anybody else kind of get that vibe? I absolutely loved that movie. I also loved the moment at the end, or near the end, with There Can Be Miracles, and the little girl and her grandma are singing the Ashira Adonai Ki Gaoga, that part. And it starts off with just one voice. And slowly everybody joins in. Like I said, my view of the Father is incomplete. Okay, that's true. That's a fair point. And I hope that seeing different perspectives is kind of starting to help you with that. I hope. Because I can understand, life can be one of those things where unfortunately, as humans, we don't see the whole picture. And so because of that, our life experiences can shape how we view other things. And life experiences can even shape how we view religion, how we view God, how we view other people in general. And so hopefully having other perspectives is helping you to kind of complete that picture of our amazing, amazing Heavenly Father. But I absolutely love how it starts off with just one voice, one little girl's voice, holding on to the last little bit, kind of reassuring herself as her entire life is falling apart around her, holding on to the worship song that she was taught. And then everybody joining in as they hear her. And it becomes their anthem. Because it starts off all slow and somber and almost sad. Well, not sad, but very, like, it starts off a lot slower, and then all of a sudden when the other kids join in, bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba da dum ba bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da dum, and you've got this energy there. You do like the number Through Heaven's Eyes, though, and doesn't Moses learn that throughout the movie? He does. I absolutely loved Through Heaven's Eyes because it shows how we are one piece of a puzzle. We are just one thread in that tapestry. We all have a part to play in this world. And if you're too busy trying to figure out, if you're too busy thinking, oh, I don't fit in, you're not going to notice where you fit in. When you ask God, show me where I fit in, show me what I need to do, show me what you have for me, and you start looking through heaven's eyes and finding the beauty in everything, including yourself, that's huge. Absolutely huge. So on that note, does anybody have any prayer requests? I know our little Devo today was a bit longer than normal, but I also know that the internet decided to derp on us. We're going to be playing a new game, and I am excited to try it because I saw it in the Epic Store, and I was like, oh, I need to try this. And so I was saving it to play on stream, and I was like, I think tonight's the night. I think we need just a little bit of, like, a little more time to figure out what we're doing in Jedi Fallen Order. And we're going to try something new. So does anybody happen to have any prayer requests? And if not, I am more than happy to just pray anytime. Feel free to, pop those in chat. And I'll go ahead and pray, look up partway through, and make sure I haven't missed anything. And then we will dive into our game. Oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you for your miracles. Lord, there's a miracle that's coming to mind right now, Lord. And I am so, so thankful for that little huge huge miracle. Lord, I thank you for friendship, and I thank you for that bond that's there. I pray for anybody here who might be struggling with depression, anxiety, imposter syndrome. I pray that you show them who they are in you. I pray that you just draw them closer to you. For anybody that just needs to be able to see you clearer, reveal yourself to them, Lord. Lord, I want to pray for Kishu and for Spark. I want to pray over their pregnancies. Thank you so much for what you've done for Spark this week. For Spark and her husband and their little baby. I pray that both of their babies, both Kishu's and Spark's, are healthy and strong, and that they grow to see what miracles they are, Lord. I pray for all the unspokens. I pray for my friend Soul's unspoken. I pray for Lady Foes' unspokens. Anybody who's just going through something right now, whether it's physical or spiritual, I pray that you just be with them, Lord. I pray for my brother Beowulf, that you be with him and be with the baseball team tonight. I ask that you just help them to play well and to do well, do their best, regardless of the outcome. And I pray for continued clarity for Beo as to what this digital ministry looks like. Just be with him, Lord, and be with his family as they're going through just the ins and outs of daily life. I pray that you be with us as we try out this new game, and give us a fun and amazing night of fellowship. In your name I pray. Amen. Atto, thank you so much for the raid! Guys, if you have not checked out Attophos Gaming, you need to check him out. Guys, he's been playing, what's it called? Phoenix something? What's it called? Hello, Big Band Jazz. Hello, JohnNotFound.exe. Hello, Slayer. Hello, Hail Rays. Phoenix Point. That's what it was. Phoenix Point. And that has been so fun to see. He creates wrestlers for WWE 2K 2023. Guys, he is fantastic. Hello, Lady Foes, and thank you so much for the help with remembering that name. And let's see, did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody else? Bushido Raid! Hello, Hail Rays! Hello, everybody! Kishu! Retromaniacs! We're gonna do some more shout-outs. Kishu Kyralia is my sister. My best friend and sister. And she is absolutely amazing. Christ-centered content creator. Lady Foes is also somebody I consider a very dear friend and sister. As is her other account is Aunt Honey. What the? Did my computer act up? What? Oh, because I know what's going on. And let's try Aunt underscore. No? Okay, why is the Aunt Honey one not wanting to work? Lady Foes, help! Kishu, help! Oh, I'm putting spaces, that's why. I would do that. I would do that. And Honey is Lady Foe's alternate account where she does some crocheting. And if you need a place with beautiful hymns, a relaxing atmosphere, and you want to learn how to crochet, Aunt Honey's your girl. And then my brother, Bearded Beowulf. Wonderful, wonderful Christ-centered content creators. Every single one of these people that I have shouted out and that Lady Foes has shouted out. So these are just some of the many, 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 many people that we know. Oh, and just a little spark as well. Wonderful, wonderful Christ-centered content creators, each and every single one of them. So if you're looking for godly community, this is where to go. This is a good starting place for you. So we are getting ready to check out a brand new game. Let's see. Let me turn on studio mode real quick, so that way I can preview before I show you guys all of this. There we go. I saw this in the Epic Store, and I was like, what? I need to check this out! So we are playing Star Trek Resurgence. I have a very good quality mic. I do. My sister and brother-in-law sold it to me. It picks up sound and amplifies it. Yup, it does. I always have to make sure I'm in a very, very quiet area. How's it going, Hail Rays? So, Echo, how was the rest of the stream? It looks like you were having a fantastic time, and I'm so glad to see that. This is a Dramatic Labs adventure. The relationships and events you're about to experience will be shaped by the choices you make. Fantastic stream and fantastic main event! Yay! That's what I like to hear! Thank you so much for the lurk, Dreamer! You're currently, let's see. Doing good, I'm currently rendering the event and gonna get it uploaded. Lady also commentated a match. What?
Crew is restless.
Oh, and I missed that?
Too many months piecing our
Oh, I gotta go and watch that.
Finally about to venture out on a new mission.
I definitely need to go back and watch that. The best of the night? Oh, I need to check this out. Because I have never gotten to hear Lady Foes commentate a match. So I need this in my life. I absolutely need this in my life.
It's entropy, the nature of the universe.
It's so funny, the best of the night. I believe it. I believe it.
Says order gives way to chaos. In this case, change is good.
Her match was right before yours, so check out both. Okay, yeah. Soon as I'm able to, I definitely will. So does she commentate yours, Slayer?
To the Resolute. Jara Ryder. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Oh, she commentated her own match. Okay. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. That must have been what made it so funny. I love that idea. I absolutely love that idea. All right, let's pick up the pad that we dropped.
No problem.
Oh, I guess that he dropped.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Just don't close your eyes.
Don't close your eyes. You'd think that would make it easier, but it only makes it
She
worse.
fought Kishu and her partner, and they're both pregnant. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. that's hilarious.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the
Aw,
starbase,
this
I'm
poor
transferring on to the
guy.
Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this.
This poor guy's so
She's half the
scared.
officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at
The Keisha
Starbase.
replied, she's beating up 2 pregnant ladies and I just lost it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness, I need to see this. Atto, you need to upload this, like, pronto. Because this sounds like comedy gold, and I am here for it. Change of station. Alright, where's my buddy? Why is he sitting down still? Okay. Am I not able... Oh, there we go. Settings. Just so that way you guys can see what's being said. There we go. I believe it. Oh, let's examine
Starbase
it.
on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Okay. So we're up on a starbase now. Starbase 128. Oh, there's our buddy. Okay, he was sitting down on the, he was
I'm not
sitting
usually
down
such a
on the
nervous
shuttle,
wreck.
so I thought that maybe
actually
he
did
was
well
like,
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvallum test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5.
oh boy.
I
If it makes the Kobayashi Maru look like that, it must be
Not just
tough.
in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to
Look
it.
at him trying to impress me. He's totally just trying to impress me, I think, after completely
Place your hand here.
being a nervous wreck, and I'm here for it, because that's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, I'm usually not like this, I promise. I wouldn't go quite to the extreme that he did, if he is just trying to impress.
You're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvallum test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Really? It's an honor to meet you.
Okay, so maybe he was telling the truth.
Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
There we go.
Pleasure's mine. Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Paul Calloway. I'll have to remember that.
Commander Ermont is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
So what do you guys have planned for this weekend? I want to know all the weekend plans. Anything fun? And Kishu, how did the rest of your stream go? Okay, so we...
Commander.
Hi! Welcome aboard Starbase.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermont is a Bolian.
He's a
Some
Bolian,
summoned
okay.
through skin.
Yeah. I remember that. Going to make a coffee. Is this Star Trek? Yes, it is. It is indeed. It is a brand new, I think it's recently released. Captain Kirk Mignano, where are you?
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm
What
on
kind of
board.
coffee are you gonna make for yourself?
Excuse me. Have you seen a Bolian around here? Yes.
I like,
near the replicator.
I recently got into the Bold 3 coffee thanks to Kishu. Ah, just instant coffee. Okay. I recently got into Bold 3 coffee, and I've been really enjoying their light roast. And I want to try the medium roast. I think tomorrow I'm going to try the medium roast.
Commander Rydak. I'm Commander Jan Ermont.
And so I definitely need to do the thing and
Commander,
go down to my coffee corner in the morning, especially now that we've got all the repiping done.
easy for us right now.
It was perfectly fine. No trouble.
All of the piping is done, and we have our water all back into all areas that need water in the house.
Vacancy at such short notice.
Alright, sounds good, Slayer.
Everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship.
I'm curious, what have you heard?
Research vessel.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War. Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
Ooh, yep.
Like I said,
Wow, he knows quite a bit about us. Oh, look at that beautiful starship! Oh, that's beautiful.
she may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own.
Oh,
She doesn't
that's
look so bad,
beautiful.
considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunction.
Oh.
Accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame.
So
It was a
equipment
planned test, but
malfunction,
the
huh?
warp was pushed beyond its limits.
Oh.
It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed.
Oh, that makes sense, because whenever you try to go way too fast,
It was more than she could handle.
that's what happens.
Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
I can't even imagine.
Excuse me.
What that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm just reacting the way I would react, you know?
It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
It's been 6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled. But I
Understandable.
hope that a new mission will help them move forward. If not, move on. Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time.
Captain
I'm sure
Solano.
you're ready to do your
Okay.
best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to
Well,
take a
this
look
is true.
until they come to value your
This is
contribution.
true, Hail Rays. But once it,
It's good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to
but
know.
if you're going
I appreciate it.
past about War
Starfleet is assigned as a
9-ish,
high-priority mission to the Hotari region.
it's already been shown that Warp 10 is already kind of
Will we be
dangerous.
mission ready in time?
Yeah, 9.5. Yeah, if you start going over 9.5, it starts to get a little crazy, and it's harder to keep that warp field stabilized. And so that's, you know, one of those things where you're like, I think that's why it happened, is they were trying to push too hard. And so then that cost him the commander and 22 of the crew. Find the plasma torch. There we go. That looks like a torch. It's theoretically impossible. Yeah, I mean, look what happened to Tom Paris in Voyager when he did that, you know? He essentially proved, oh, this is not a good thing to try and do. Yeah, we're not gonna cut ourselves. I promise. We're gonna do our best. There we go. We are not gonna cut ourselves. There we go. Perfect. We did it. Ah, cool. cool. So you can move the mouse, like, around in a circle to do certain things. That's cool. They incorporate all kinds of movements. Okay. Oh! I am liking the controls in this game so far. The lower decks. Wow, we already finished up a chapter? That's interesting.
I thought the thing was totally fried.
I'm guessing they're training you to use the keys for faster timed ones later. That makes sense, yeah.
Work harder.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it, because they usually in games like this, they like to try and start you off slow and go, okay, here's all the controls and what they do. Alright, now let's see how well you remember later. That way you can do them faster and faster. That makes sense. Alright, so engineering is this way. That's probably what she was asking him is, hey, is engineering this way? And they were like, yup. There we go. Oh, so it was where's the nearest turbo lift. Okay.
I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degousing plasma manifolds.
Orders are
Upside
orders.
down makes me queasy.
Orders are orders, Nilly. You know what they say? There are no small missions. Every expedition has a purpose.
Exactly.
Even if we don't know what it is yet.
It's like the old saying in theater, there are no small parts, only small actors. And by that, we just mean some are, like me,
we got here
vertically
before.
challenged.
We were just...
Unlurk, welcome back!
Petty Officer
Welcome back,
DSLR.
Dreamer!
Diaz, I was beginning to think you would be
How's
late.
it going?
We are all hands on deck right now, which means
Oh,
if you are
yeah,
not
she
able to complete the
is.
appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Etzelar on repeated occasions.
There we go.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it
Glad to
doesn't
hear
have
it! So, Dreamer, do you have any fun plans for the weekend? How about you, Hail Rays?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this
You
ship
work
must
most
be ready to
weekends,
depart
okay.
shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature
So
of these
let's.
disturbances are
So,
not fully
what days are
understood,
typically your
but
weekend?
many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
There we go.
I am
No
alone,
fun
Mr.
plans at the
Diaz.
moment. Hey, going with the flow is always good.
All that I require is
That's what I
executing
like,
your
because
job.
I like going with the flow.
Now that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination.
It's
The
different week to
photographer.
week. Okay, you're a floater.
have your orders.
Okay,
Do not
gotcha.
delay.
So do you get some of that sweet, sweet OT? Sweet time and a half?
Hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that
Negative? Aww.
means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out.
Man.
And the brass know it.
That's okay.
So they're throwing every warm
That's
body
okay. As long as you get to have some time to yourself, right? 3. There.
Faith, Nilly.
I keep looking and I'm like, oh wait, I've got to make a decision.
This isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh. Excuse me.
Hi.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
Give them a chance.
Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt.
You get to sleep sometimes. You were gonna stream all day today, but
Hold on.
you're so tired you kept nodding off. Aww.
Now there's an old face I didn't expect
I'm
to see
sorry
again.
that you were so
Hey,
tired.
You weren't gonna leave without me.
Were you? I hope you're able to get some of the rest you need.
Here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Let's see. Welcome aboard. They're not going to borrow from Renegades, are they? Fan Star Trek production that became its own thing because crazy
He's a better
rules.
diplomat than I am.
He's still
I don't know what they're gonna do. I think I think this is just like a whole new thing.
To me now.
Maybe
Whole new
Carter's
thing
left that
completely.
bottle and
New
we can give him a proper
characters,
welcome.
new everything. We'll see, I have trouble with the sleep thing people do. That, I sometimes have trouble with that too. I have trouble sometimes just turning my brain off and just getting to where I'm able to be, not necessarily relaxed, but just to the point where my brain is turned off enough that I can go to sleep.
Are you back in the security rotation?
Because I'm relaxed.
still running with
I
the
just have my
usual
brain
suspects.
running at a like physically I'm relaxed.
Good to go.
Mentally my brain is going like 1,000,000 miles an hour sometimes. Oh boy, there's the force field.
Activating magnetic souls.
Uh-oh. I'm kind of nervous. I am kind of nervous that one of them is going to lose the magnetic grip isn't going to work right or something. Oh man. Your brain pains, medications that keep you having to wake up. Oh. Oh man, I'm sorry. Is it okay if I pray for you? If you're not comfortable with prayer, that's totally fine.
Let's go.
Just please know that we're sending all of our prayers and thoughts to you, Hail Rays. Woohoo! Spooky! I know, right? I'm thinking one of them is gonna have their, oh, okay. Sounds good. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna go ahead and just say a real quick little prayer. It's not gonna be a long one, just a short one. Lord, right now I pray for Hail Rays. I pray that you take away
Captain
all of
Solano
the
should be here
pain
momentarily.
that they're feeling. I pray that you just help them be able to get the rest that they need. In your name I pray. Amen.
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleons. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of Duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty
Uh-huh.
of Duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of
Duridium.
running
Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that, and I'm gonna
Thank
have
you.
to make sure that I
Feel
can
free to knock
differentiate
yourself
in my
out.
brain
And
Duridium
help
and
yourself,
dilithium.
whatever you like.
Okay, they sound more different than I thought. Okay. See, this is my brain, guys. My brain goes bing, 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 trying to make all these different connections. That I'm like, okay. Mouth, slow down. Brain, slow down, because these two cannot keep up sometimes. Let's see. Let's take a look around our quarters. See if there's anything in here that we might want to take a look at. Let's examine this model train.
Still got a
Interesting.
thing for trains. The warp engines of their day, apparently.
Yeah, they are.
Jara Ryder. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible.
Ooh.
Burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necron Expanse.
The Necron Expanse, that's huge.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute.
There we go.
The regret is, we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of the first officer to her new ship deserved a bit of fanfare.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
Especially given the circumstances, you know?
Trying to make us more efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard.
I think in this case, it's mostly because of the circumstances. Like, if this
Not nearly
were...
as much as the crew.
It was a
I heard
malfunction.
that you had an equipment malfunction.
Is that what they're calling it? No, that's just someone being generous. If anything, it was a leadership malfunction.
Really?
We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second.
10,000?
Travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career. Right there. Within our grasp.
Oh, man.
Till it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking.
I think, in regards to the first officer getting fanfare when she first arrives,
Captain, I have to take full
I think it
responsibility.
would be...
It was my
I
decision.
think it's a given the
and I
circumstances
have to
thing,
live with the consequences.
because,
We all know the risks when we sign up. There are no guarantees.
if it had been the case of, you
Tell
know,
ourselves otherwise.
brand new ship, you know,
But as captain,
all that good
my
stuff.
job is to mitigate and manage
You know
the
what I mean?
risks
Like, if
as
it
much as
was,
possible.
if they hadn't gone through this just
That's what
6
I'm
months
saying.
before, that
In
would have
my
been,
defense,
that would have been a
I will say,
huge, wouldn't have been as big an issue, but because they went through this only 6 months ago,
Trust me.
and it was
There
so
was a
hard
lot
on
of
them, I
pushback
can see why
from
she's
over
like, you know
myself.
what, I don't need the pomp and
I think
circumstance.
that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. Once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work.
You can rely on
That's
me.
when things start to go sideways.
Whether I agree or disagree, I can promise that I'll be honest to a fault.
There we go.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
That's us.
But at the end of the day,
Honest to a
it'll be my call.
fault.
Look,
I agree. I agree. We've got some good people on our future
or
party.
at least I can. Feel
I
like
just
my
hope that
career is
one of
being
them doesn't
balanced.
accidentally lose his, lose their magnetic shoe thing and go, whoa.
I understand.
Because I'm kind of nervous that that's what's going to happen.
Positive note. Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
Oh, why are they on the brink of all-out war?
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of,
Why are they on the
Also,
brink of
a mission
war?
for which we're uniquely qualified.
Like, what's going
This
on?
ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggested several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. Total anomaly. like
I
nothing
think
we've
that
seen
by...
before. You'll never
So, a
guess
Tuesday in Star Trek? Exactly.
Exactly.
But at least in Star Trek world, they at least, like, at least in the series...
Imagine interference will be exponentially greater.
Let's
But
see, is the crew
diplomat
prepared?
briefed us on the details of the rendezvous.
But are we prepared to embark on the mission?
Much as I'd like to think that's true, I have my
There we
doubts.
go. At least on the TV shows, they typically have a better idea of, like, why what's going on is going on.
There's just one more thing I want to
They reveal it a little faster. But this is cool. I like the living in suspense as to why they're on the brink of war.
You don't one day find yourself in a ship of your own, then I consider it my personal failure.
Your personal
That might happen, it's
failure?
entirely up to you.
Aww.
But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday.
I would. When I was a kid, I wanted so badly to serve on board a starship. I wanted so badly to be in Star Trek world. I wanted to be a captain and, you know, have my own, or at least a commander, have a starship I could serve on, you know, and then I realized, oh, my personality is more the counselor type. I'm more Counselor Troy. Pretty sure Kishu can attest to that.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Some quick introductions.
Ooh,
This
Lieutenant?
is Lieutenant Handar. Our
Okay,
commandant.
Lieutenant Handar.
Best in business.
One of.
Well, what he lacks in humility. More
Wouldn't that be
makes up for
so
ability.
cool
A pleasure to meet you.
to get to go up into outer
Next,
space
we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science
and
officer.
not have it cost as much as it does? Like, remember when all those celebrities were going up
Pleasure.
into space and they were, you know, doing an orbit around the moon or something like that?
This is our
I would
captain,
love
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
to be able to do that,
Been looking
but
forward
it
to
is
meeting you
so
for about
much
as long as I can
money.
remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
If anything, the honor is mine.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons
Not in that regard, more in the regard that I am a listener. I would be more the counselor type versus the captain.
But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done.
I don't know what to say. That's incredibly flattering, thank you.
I hope someday I can follow in your footsteps.
Oh, that would be nice. I love
And then,
that.
of course, you've already met Commander Irma.
Yep.
Please do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our offers.
I kind of am curious what route they're gonna take with that character, you know? I think
is yours.
it could be that, but it could also just be a case of hero worship.
Commander, Chief
Right now I'm leaning a little more towards hero worship. I'm leaning towards, oh my gosh, you are like a Starfleet celebrity, and
just need your go-ahead.
you're welcome back, Slayer. She's like, you're the one who inspired me to join Starfleet, you know. Condition blue. What does that mean? Gotta make her like you for when they kill him off. Isn't that how the yellows go? It used to be the red security guys. Yeah, so now it's... So that was the original series Trek. Now in later Trek, it's red is the bridge, gold is security, and... Yeah, you're right. It used to be red security. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because she's security, you gotta worry about them killing her off. Okay. Took me a second. I got there. They have to lower the defenses to fix it? Possibly. Possibly.
I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
I'm
When I joined
nervous.
Starfleet,
I'm nervous. They're talking too much.
but this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside.
And usually when they have a lot of
No.
conversation like this, that's just small talk.
Sometimes
Something's
I feel like
about
it's
to
just part of
happen,
the
especially since they were making a big deal about the ionic
Want more than
storm.
I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Yeah. Of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it.
Exactly, there's so many different routes you can take.
I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out.
There's so many different routes you can take when it comes to this.
See new worlds.
You know?
Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffrey suit today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be.
Exactly. He can be a captain one day. He could go and be chief of security, you know? There's all kinds of things.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Okay. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Oh boy, I'm really nervous that something's gonna happen to one of those two. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're gonna calibrate it in the ionic storm.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics will deflect the alignment.
Almost. Huh? Almost.
Looks good.
There. I think we did it. Oh no, something's gonna go boom. Something's gonna go boom, guys.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
Oh my goodness. Something's red.
Yes, I'm the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
That's
What a very
impressive.
impressive list of credentials.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost.
Uh-huh.
Now, with a
That
former
makes
tactical officer as its new
sense.
first officer. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer.
Really?
Given your vulnerable condition and all.
Vulnerable
But if, as
condition.
an example,
Is
we
there some
found
kind of
ourselves
medical
in a
thing I don't
hostile
know about?
situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
I think we're about to
Lead
find
Captain
out.
Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario,
I don't either.
but not outside the realm of possibility.
I don't like him either.
In my
He's...
entire career, it's never been an issue, or caused the slightest problem. And I don't expect this to be any
Thank
different.
you. Thank
I
you.
was just curious, that's all.
Yeah, you got a very interesting way of showing your curiosity.
Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
As
I already
you
have
can
been.
stop now.
Call him out on it.
First officer in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill.
So we're gonna have to work him over.
And he was one of my closest friends. So I can only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
I don't think I could ever replace Commander Sutherland.
Exactly. I
I'd be in
mean,
a state to even try.
oh, I think
On the starbase, let me give you an update.
I
on
think
Ion
we
122.
have made some progress.
Unlike anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think I could
Tell you if
either.
the Resolute will shrug it off, or it will-
Right, no excuse to be into genetic breeding, Buzzcut. Exactly. Right?
We can come up with a
Come on, science officer. Your shoes are orthopedic. Orthopedic shoes are cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was right! Something's going on!
Energy wave inbound.
Oh no! Oh no, which one? Which one's gonna die?
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase
no.
docking flaps are holding. The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of
They're
ionic
very
energy.
plain. Hey,
Like a
if they're
tsunami.
plain, they at least go with a multitude of outfits.
Power abnormalities all over
Red alert!
the... Aye.
Okay. Come on, get them off of there. Get them off of there. I really like those two.
Activating main gangway and retracting.
Get them off
Putting sensor
there.
visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, it can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield system.
Get them off. Show me that they're getting off.
Available
solution.
I haven't even known these guys that long and I'm already like, don't kill them off.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave.
There we go, there we go.
You have to believe me.
Uh-huh, I believe
We'll
you.
only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Bedrosian, get those shields up.
Rerouting power to shields.
Good, 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 good. Now your choice will determine people's lives. I know. Ah, this is Mass Effect meets Star Trek.
Heading locked.
Raise shields.
Please tell me I didn't kill them.
This is
Please.
All hands, brace for impact.
Please. Please work. Okay, so far they've lived. So far they've lived. Okay, come on. Come on.
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush.
Okay, so I think they're gonna be okay. I think they're gonna be okay. It's not over yet, but I think they're gonna be
I
okay.
need you to traverse the hull. to the
Right?
exit.
He does look like Spock,
Recalibrate
doesn't
the
he?
cell plasma regulator.
Okay, we gotta get him off of there. We've gotta get him off of there.
We've reached the
And
first access.
quick.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Come on. The plasma is supercharged. And no, you don't. That's racist. Not all Vulcans look alike. That's true, they don't. They don't. But at the same time, this guy kind of looks like he could be a direct descendant of Spock. There we go.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some
Well,
crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
Then again,
We need to route the signals
Then
so they
again,
don't interfere with each other.
maybe. I mean, I know he's not, but he does kind of look like he could be a distant relative at the right angle. Okay, there we go.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Okay.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous, for the gift sub to Atto! Thank you! I so appreciate that! There we go. Okay, I think we did it. I think we did
So
it!
we gotta climb up the pylon.
Oh
Not
boy.
really an up, but
Oh boy, we gotta get on that pylon. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, right. We gotta open it. Oh, oh no! Ah! Oh, don't die, don't die!
Still took most of it. Just a good one.
that damaged your suit. Energy damping is down to 60%.
Oh, no!
Carter!
That hurt.
Do not get hit again.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm not doing it on purpose! You can help me, you know! Okay. I think we've got them all? Okay. You hope this is going to be like Star Trek Elite, where the characters are either in the background or transported to sickbay, right?
We're almost to the regulator.
Almost there, almost there. Thank you for the dumb ways to die. I was not expecting that at all. I was not expecting that at all. Thank you.
Now halt in the
Oh my goodness.
little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Oh man. Thank you, Lady Foes. I appreciate the dumb ways to die. That was fun. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Oh, we gotta hurry, we gotta go fast. Okay, I think that was it. Okay, cool, we did it.
Once I cycle the manifold nozzles,
We did it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, Hail Rays, you make me laugh. Get off of there, quick! Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Get down!
Okay, oh good, okay. So far so good, so far so good.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations.
Right? There's still time. Fast time. Alright, here we go.
Release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Stay calm, be okay. If you die, just try again. Exactly.
Docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got
That's
crew out
exactly
there.
it.
That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Okay, what's the starbase want?
Rescue. The remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
We have crew outside and are looking for the
We have
safest way to...
people on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
Commander,
Oh boy.
reverse the polarity of the hull.
Oh boy, Starfleet's not gonna help.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead.
Yup, here come the tough
What are you doing?
calls.
Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order.
It's not that simple.
Jara,
All due respect, sir, it's a more complex situation than when you
Jara,
disembarked.
I need you to do the right thing. We can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
It's not going sideways.
Quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
Oh boy.
Is protocol.
And there are
Reverse the polarity. We're gonna reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, he's so disappointed.
Prepare crew. This is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Oh boy. I did disobey a direct order, but hopefully he'll understand.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, okay.
1.
We're good. We're good. Yep, you're fired. Good day, sir. This game is Star Trek Renegades. Or not Renegades, Star Trek, Oh, it didn't save. Resurgence. Star Trek Resurgence. There we go.
Grab my hand.
Okay. Grab her hand, and hold on.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Balance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
Uh-oh. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see, can I... Okay, I think I can do this without... Phoenix Shadow Wolf, how are you? Right? It brings happiness to your soul. I love it. I'm so glad I can bring you happiness. Oh, you're right, they are! Oh, they're working together! They're working together! Bum 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 bum. Oh no! Oh, get down, get down, get down, get down! No! Okay, okay. We saved her. I think we saved her. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are
okay.
at risk of triggering
Either she's dead or just knocked out. I'm hoping I saved her in time.
Where we came is the nearest
boy.
airlock.
Auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edslar there to access the interior.
I think she's just unconscious. I'm gonna go with she's just unconscious because I can't bear the thought that she's dead. How on earth that glass held on? I know, right? Better run. I'm going as fast as I can, Hail Rays, I promise.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
See, she's alive! She's alive! She's alive! Oh, I'm so happy! I'm not losing any crew members this early in the game!
You go first.
What?
Let me save your neck this time.
I will not lose any crew members.
Get in there.
I get the feeling I'm gonna regret this.
Let's not let it
The Lady Bose is successful in making a hat big enough for Atro's head! Yay, Lady Bose! Go, 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 go!
We made it.
died. I really thought he died. Oh, I was so scared that he died. You both were like, wait, what happened? I know, right? I was too.
I'm good. Help me with him.
Oh, so we don't know if he's alive yet or not. We don't know.
Let's get this off.
Okay, he's alive. His eyes are open. Okay. Eyes are open, we're good.
Carter. You don't look so good.
Oh no.
You gotta be more careful. I just got here. I'm not ready to see you two get blown to space dust just yet. Now let's get you down to sickbay.
Great.
I know, right, Lady Phyllis? We both were just like, what? Okay, it isn't done yet. However, the size part of the hat before the repetition fits. Gotcha! And now a little alien with two heads will burst out of his tummy and turn the whole ship. And guess what? If it's a Spaceballs, then he's gonna be going, hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal. But they have to be at a restaurant for that to happen.
If we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear.
Right, wrong space series. Oh boy, we're gonna get a talking to. He's mad. He big mad.
You disobeyed my orders.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'm sorry for that, Captain. I
you
did what I thought was...
disobeyed my orders. And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well.
Uh-huh.
That's going to get around.
Uh-huh.
My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge to lower decks.
I understand, sir. It won't happen again.
I should hope not.
There we go. Okay.
You might have
Maybe
won
we
some
can talk him
fans on the
down?
bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bit my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit. I guess we all are.
That's a fair point. He is finding value in the wrong thing. He's trying to fix his tarnished reputation.
Never really know if you weren't in those shoes.
He's trying to fix his tarnished
Just boil it down
reputation.
to, you did what you had to.
Exactly.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden.
Exactly.
of command.
Starfleet 101. But sometimes, especially in Voyager, they threw that back. You know? Like, they threw that out of the... Hello, Retro!
So if you'll fetch Mr. Hermod,
You're concerned about my state of mind on account of my actions in the AWF? Well, then I guess we'll just have to talk about that later, won't we? They were also thrown a billion light years away from home. Exactly. There are situations where you have to throw the rule book out and just go with what you know is best. In Star Trek lore. And so,
All departments reporting full mission readiness.
in this particular case, the best thing to do is try and rescue them. Try and rescue our two friends on the outside.
The new mission is always full of possibility.
the Orion Syndicate.
But we were able to talk him down,
Don't let the
chalk it up
automotive
to a
erase it.
one-time stunt, and there we go!
Captain on the bridge.
His smile is creepy, I don't like it. It is kind of creepy, isn't it?
You all know.
It's kind of... I'm chalking it up to the AI, or the CGI, I mean. But it does kind of look like a...
Let's make it a good one.
You know, like that creepy kind of smile, you know?
Docking clamps released.
But they did it, overall, they did a good job. This looks very Star Trek Online. Let's play a game. Exactly. Good night, dreamer. You have a wonderful night. Get a good night's sleep. And we're off. You have news of a confirmed guest at next year's Metropolitan Con. Would this guest happen to have played a character in a Star Trek fan series?
Hey, that should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warbase.
Hi, Captain.
Let's do this!
Take this.
Yay! Engage.
Engaged.
Oh! Very cool! The Hulk. Hulk smash! Alright, let's have a seat in our Exo's chair.
Easy. Thank you. I'm fine. Really,
Uh-oh, something's going on.
Look so good.
What's going on? What's going on? Yo. Yo. Oh, now we're in the red. It was green.
I have to get to sickbay.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did we take too long? Did we take too long? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on with her.
Well, that was
Time for an alien birth, right?
More, and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on him, but he'll live. Just needs rest.
Good, we saved him! We saved him!
Iridium
Look at
levels
that,
are
guys! We
low,
did it!
stabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
Already
Dr. Rob
joking.
Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met a Cobliot before.
You're rare. I know.
Yeah. I don't
I was
know.
going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the Duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It's who I am.
I know what it means. And I know the responsibility that comes with it. But I can't be anything more than who I am.
Exactly.
And if someone has a problem with that, or expects something else, then that's their problem, not mine.
That's exactly right.
She's a drug addict tracing. Okay.
Don't worry. I
Well,
won't treat you like a scientist.
maybe?
I just do the science
Maybe?
and you
I don't know what
experiments
this
to run out.
Duridium thing is, so
With his methods?
we might have
I
to
don't agree with
figure
his
that
definition
out.
of
The Dominion had a similar race under them. You're right. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen Deep Space Nine, I'd completely forgotten that. Thank you, Retro, for the lurk. It definitely sounds strange. I definitely look forward to getting to know more about her race. Oh, the purple liquid stuff?
Now he's even further away from the thing he's been
I thought that was
chasing
just like a
Breakthrough
medication.
discovery. A major innovation. Something he can put his name on.
I think after what happened, Captain Solano's learned his lesson. And whatever ambition he once had is on hold for a while.
I
You
agree.
say that, but we'll see what happens.
I think so.
What happened on the bridge?
There we go.
Guts to defy a direct order.
I guess word travels to
Yeah, I just thought it was some kind of a medication.
And everyone's curious about the new exo.
Like, not necessarily a,
stabilized. And I'll spare us.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Mind you, without regular infusions of Duridium, you will not live.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right, Hailrays. The Jem'Hadar.
Work here is done.
Oh, that's right.
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I came to see if you were okay. We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you.
There we
It's
go.
just part of who I am.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I'm just glad you're okay. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
There we go. We've got a friend. We have friends, guys.
Now, Carter, the emissions that gave you that burn are quite unusual, like everything else that goes with the storm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh, that's right, the
Environmental
reptile-looking
counter
dudes.
That should help speed your healing. She's come right to see you already.
They're in love. They're in love.
I was starting to get worried. Not that you aren't in good hands with Dr. Duvall.
So, be honest. How bad do I look?
Rugged.
Oh, they are so flirting with each other.
Millie was looking in on you too, by the way. But since it's just us right now, I had a
Oh.
chance to think about this while I was
Okay.
away, and I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it.
Wait, are you angry at me or something?
Oh, no, not that.
Oh my, I know, right? Come on, George Takei, where is it?
What I'm trying to say is...
Oh
you've been
my.
waiting for this for a
There we
long
go.
time. But I got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
Are you sure about this?
They're my feelings. Of course I'm sure.
I just mean, seeing me here.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure you're not rushing
I felt this
things.
way before that, Carter.
Really?
Like you. And I think there could be something more for us. So,
Alright, I guess we'll give it a try and see what happens.
I'd love to see where this goes.
Let's see what happens. I don't think anything's gonna.
Sorry to interrupt. The patient needs to
Oh no, maybe. Well, he did say we'll just see where it goes. So maybe he'll have to. Maybe this leads to a moment where they have to, where he has to decide between them. This will lead to a moment where he has to choose between them. So she still has a chance. It's just gonna be, well, who do you choose, me or her? And we're gonna have to make that hard choice.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
Uh-oh. Ionic interference. Oh no! Asteroid hit.
We are the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
There we
Commander
go.
Rydek, find us our...
Okay, no worries, lady foes. Enjoy making that hat for our dear, dear
Environmental
Atafos.
signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
There we go. Is that what you kids are calling it nowadays? Oh gosh, Hellrays. Lady Foes does crochet. She's making a hat.
I can't get it any clearer.
Losing what? Losing what?
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Come on.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Come on.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
Hermione?
You sure?
I'm sure.
Come on, Diaz. First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Oh, let's see. Okay, we gotta lock onto the shuttle. Stabilize. Yeah, don't mess this up. Okay, so far so good. So far so good.
We're pulling in debris. I'm on it.
Okay. Use the tractor beam. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. We need that one? No, that one. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, come on. Get her! Get her! Oh, there's one more.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. There's the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
I know, I missed one.
I believe so.
Oh boy.
Plot an intercept course.
Here we go. Shield the shuttle from the asteroid. So we gotta click there. And do that. So we're gonna go right there. Okay. I guess that
Maneuvering
works.
thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters.
Oh boy, guys, this is... Whew. This is fun, but a little stressful at the same time. A good introduction to Mass Effect.
Working hard on the bridge.
Definitely younger than you. We're all kids. We're all kids at heart. At least in my opinion. In fact, I think it was... Oh no, silly ads! Oh boy. We did it! We did it! Now the question is she alive? Oh, please be alive. Please be alive.
Terra firma, so to speak.
There's Spock! Ambassador Spock! That is definitely Spock. That is definitely Spock.
Captain, we'll be right down to meet you, sir.
Yes, I do, actually.
We'll wait for him here.
There we go. Yes, yes. Assume the stand at attention.
Well, let me be the first to say, welcome to the Resolute, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer...
Carter?
Carter?
Carter Diaz. Sir.
I am pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Carter Diaz.
I like it!
It appears I have you to
I
thank for
like
my safe
it!
arrival. Your assistance arrived not a moment too soon.
Just doing my job. There we go.
All in a day's work, Ambassador. This is what I'm here for.
Quite dutifully.
I agree.
We
Quite
thought we were
dutifully.
prepared for our arrival in Hotari space.
Uh-huh.
It is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
Oh, Leonard Nimoy.
There was an element that was most unusual.
I wonder if this is, I wonder if this is maybe Adam, his son.
Were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short reversal
Or if they
of warp
just
speed,
put together a bunch
only to
of
find
different
that we could not
clips
achieve warp
of his
control,
voice, maybe?
even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies.
Because he sounds just like Leonard Nimoy.
All indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
I'd rather investigate than speculate.
A sound principle.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks.
There
We'll
we
get to the
go.
bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer Diaz.
I like it because with Spock, you want to play to the logic.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it.
Exactly. You can synthesize anyone now, especially with as much voice acting he has on film. This is true. This is true.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
Yeah, this is the real
Honored,
Spock.
Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador.
We need your
Diplomatic
expertise.
choice words.
Your experience comes from the past. But our present situation calls for it.
Exactly.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Olydia and Hotari.
Uh-huh.
The Lydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Illydians have shared a mining operation there. The Illydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that
Oh.
arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently.
Interesting.
The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Illydians from their system.
Oh, that's not right.
That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation.
Okay, so we only have one side of the story.
Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
How is it the Hotari were able to turn the tables and take the mines against superior forces?
I don't think it's necessarily all about war as much as it's about sometimes it is a necessary thing in order to, I don't know. Early timeline was the Klingon War. Yeah, but I think they always tended. You're right. Starfleet was based on maintaining peace and exploration, but they definitely did get involved in a lot of battles.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the
Yeah,
Hotari,
that's true.
Something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
We can call it profitable
There we go.
or mutually beneficial, but at the end of the day, the Hotari are still being exploited for their own resources.
True peace is not merely the absence of war. And as such, this
Yeah, Cardassia, the Gorn, the list goes on. You're right. You're right.
Or the Hotari are members of the
That's a very fair point.
so we can't make them do anything.
there is an additional complicating factor I should mention.
Oh, a complicating factor, huh?
The Federation has relied on the Illydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
Let's see, I guess that gives us
Use that as
leverage.
leverage with the Illidians. They'll want the Federation to continue buying from them.
True.
There might be something to that, Commander.
Putting that on the table could make the Hotari more hostile.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Illidian dilithium trade,
Uh-huh.
Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the Ion Storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Illidian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been...
This could buy us some time.
If it's keeping the two sides talking instead of shooting at each other, that actually helps us.
Then you got the Empire and the Republican Trade Federation. See, now we're going to the other side of the fandom. We're going to the other Star fandom, going to Star Wars.
We do not want to be caught unprepared should the energy anomaly continue to fluctuate. So I trust we
I like both. I think I'm definitely a little more of a... I would definitely say I'm more a Star Trek fan. Like, I lean a little more towards Trek than Wars. But I do enjoy Star Wars as well.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
There we go.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Oh? Now why do you want us to speak privately?
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
As you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. Someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
That makes sense.
She certainly goes her own way. If that helps in this case.
I'd be honored.
I'm honored to be included in the negotiation process.
You're not just included, you're instrumental.
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
There we go. So now we get to go undercover. This is going to be so fun.
Prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Hey, Nanaki, thank you so much for the lurk. And then let me get caught up here on the... Okay. So then the Cylons. I think that sounds like it would be from maybe Transformers. Lucion Alliance and the Nakai? No? Not from Transformers? Let's see. Battlestar Galactica? Oh, I got it right as you sent it! Yes! Oh, and then Stargate. Okay.
The warp drive failure with Ambassador
That
Spock.
makes sense.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of his
Oh,
starship
you're
to
right. He
concern myself with.
does. It's
I am
just a
not the chief
normal shuttle.
engineer of this shuttle.
When you look at it logically, yes, it is just a shuttle. No different than any of the others.
There is plenty that is different about it, and that is what you are to investigate. But please limit your findings to observable scientific phenomena.
Super Hamster Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. It's been a long time. How have you been, my friend?
Carry on.
It seems like he's warming up to us.
Yeah, I'd say he's warming up to us.
Even Chobok has to look at that face and know you've earned some real respect. And I have to admit that I owe you one. You were right to make me go first. I don't know what I was thinking.
You don't know me.
You pulled me out of trouble how many times?
It's all good if it's just a razor. It's all good. It's just the fact that you were streaming and you thought of me. You know what I mean?
But first, we have work to do.
Oh yeah, the tensions are rising. And so now the question is, how long until those boil over?
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what we got here. Diagnostics. And begin. Come on. Begin. Thank you.
So, I know about your talk with Miranda.
Uh-oh.
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Oh.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once.
Don't hurt her.
Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms. That just isn't gonna work for me.
Are you upset?
Not on your life, Diaz. But you need
It does kind of look unnatural, but I think she sees him more as friends. See, there we go.
Is that thing done yet?
Love triangle formed, achievement unlocked.
Relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
Data recorder. Okay, there it is. Come on. Whatever you need. There we go.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
So maybe because... Okay, so
Subspace variance
okay.
out of tolerance.
Maybe because...
What does that mean?
It means the main navigation
of
array
the fact that she is...
Will the array go
Maybe
offline
because of
cause
the
that?
fact that she is
Yes,
Trill and
but it
holds
should
on
also
to
throw in
the
fault code.
the memories of all of her former hosts. Maybe that makes it easier for her to just be able to focus more on the friendship.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
Kind of like how Jadzia, Dax, was able to set aside her friendship with,
Wow. They're lucky the
I was
shuttle
able
didn't
to
turn inside out.
maintain her friendship with Cisco
Warp field equation.
because she
And
never
one of
saw
these
him as
failures
anything
should
more than a
come
friend.
fault.
If it was caused by a
Oh, you did?
This caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
She was pretty. She was definitely, you know, let's just say,
So here,
I'm not
they take a
surprised that
moment
she
to
and
get
Worf
their
ended up
bearings
together
and they
because
attempt to re-engage the
Worf
warp
ain't
drive.
blind.
That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
Oh boy.
They're all
So
the
what do
same.
we have?
Subspace variance.
Oh, well, they're all the same. Okay.
Warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
There we go.
I'll check the navigation array.
Alright. Let's go check that navigation array. Your tricorder can record and analyze data. Looking through it will reveal the unseen. Use 2 to equip or holster the tricorder. I can talk. To equip or holster your tricorder, hold the left mouse button to scan glowing objects. You must be close to some objects to scan them. Watch the frame of the screen to see if you are too far away. There we go. Some objects you scan will activate a deep scan. During a deep scan, use Q and E to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. The mode indicator on the tricorder will blink if there's an object to find in that mode. Okay. Isolinear field. Sensor filters. Subspace sensor array. Alright, let's go ahead and holster.
Navigation array checks out, so it must be a coil.
Except it's not. Check
Oh.
and double checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail.
Interesting. So it's neither one. Oh, he is so interested in her versus the other one.
Hey.
I'm not here.
I'm not here. I love her immediate reaction is just to be like, I'm gone. I'm gonna let you two have your moment.
To see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
You're the one with the important job to do. Keeping the captain safe.
Mm-hmm.
And Ambassador Spawn.
There we
Doesn't
go.
always feel that way. Baking in the hot sun, standing guard next to an empty shuttlecraft. But it has its moments.
Aww.
Hey, Varys. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys. We
Button
all
pushers?
squares.
Oh, guys, I need to tell you a story about preteen Donna. So preteen Donna went to Vegas and with her family and went to Star Trek the Exhibition. And in the middle of that, or no, it was actually near the end of that, there's a shuttle ride. And I thought, oh, these buttons are glowing. What's gonna happen if I push these buttons? And I hear a voice come over the intercom saying, Captain, you're gonna have to reprogram the flight plan. We've got a button pusher in the second row. And so then my sister decides she wants to be the one to push the button. So the next time we go through the ride and get to the shuttlecraft, we're in the front row. She's right next to the console, and she pushes a button. And we hear, hey, Captain, we got 2 people in the front row who could pilot the ship if you need them to.
So the warp coils and the navigation array are fine, but the navigator doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping this shuttle from bow to stern.
You want to take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance.
Right? Wasn't that hilarious? Like, we were laughing so hard. I was so embarrassed at
Ship's
first.
computer can double check our
But
work.
then I was like,
the
second time I was like, I was laughing along with them. You know? And we both just were like, oh my gosh. And all of that just because we were like, I wonder what happens if I bump this button on accident.
Cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
That's a good
Let's run
point.
with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
Okay,
We need the
okay.
conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Uh-huh.
Resuming simulation.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
Huh.
Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Okay, yeah, why? Why?
Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should work just fine.
Oh, that makes sense, because if there was an issue...
Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Okay,
Computer,
that
give me
makes
manual control on
sense.
the warp power.
Because if they're looking at what was going on the shuttle, it's of course going to say there was some kind of a calculation error. Because that's exactly what happened there. But if we used the Resolute, which wasn't there, going through those same situations, like with the same variables, then if it has the same thing happen, then that would mean there's something in the space that's causing there to be an error.
1.2. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure.
So the same thing happens at about warp 1.5.
Tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. Resolute will not
It's not. It's a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. But what I mean is, if there was something in the area that they were flying through that might have been causing it to do that, then that would mean that it wouldn't matter what ship was sailing through, it would still have that same issue. You know what I mean? Seat of power.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solana, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you've come.
It's 40 or even 50. Wow!
The honor is ours.
I had completely forgotten that. I think I remember hearing that at some point. Yeah, I listen to scientists talk about time all the time.
You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illyrians.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation.
Oh, and now you're interrupting. And gravity. That's so cool. So what's the most interesting thing you've learned about gravity?
But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Sidron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Uh-oh. Okay, so now we've got the other alien race, and they're like, we don't like
This is the last time we ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
Uh-oh, it's not gonna end well. You have a funny about gravity? Ooh, do tell.
We're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? You know what we're walking into here. That guy was something.
I'm gonna say don't underestimate him. Something
tells me this won't be easy.
That was my sense.
Yeah.
I doubt he speaks for all of Hotari. So I would urge patience until we speak with their queen.
Of course. That it's caused by space-time having a bump in it, so to speak. Interesting. Very interesting. And so what did they do to show that? Did they have a way of proving that? Excuse me. Atto hears a thud from the other room. Atto, are you okay? Me, yeah, my shirt just fell. Atto, that sounded pretty loud for a shirt. Me, yeah, I was in my shirt. Oh, so you fell? Oh. That's hilarious. hilarious, though. That is hilarious. Just like the way that phrasing happened. The way you're like, he's like, that's pretty loud for a shirt. Yeah, I was in it. Oh, you bumped into something.
One of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their team, but recognition of our...
Okay, so we need to evaluate the argument.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours.
Okay.
We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries.
Oh, the E equals MC squared?
That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent...
Okay, I just don't remember anything about there being a bump, and that's what caused gravity.
What is the Federation?
But then again, it's been a long time since I've studied that.
Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict.
Uh-huh.
We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
Saying this wouldn't be easy was an understatement. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
Yeah, we're not saying anything.
She can speak for herself, can't she?
The curvature of space-time is directly related to the energy and momentum of whatever matter and radiation are present. I call it a bump instead of explaining it. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Now then, what is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobliad, you would know better than anyone.
Uh-huh.
Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Elydians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elydians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
I would go for peace.
There is no remedy for what the Kobliad suffered. And I fear who we might have.
That's why the planets revolve around the sun. The sun is a huge source of
There is
radiation
no
that causes a
justice
curve
if the
that generates
oppressed
the gravity we
become the
know.
oppressor.
Ah, that makes
so
sense.
I would willingly accept a peaceful resolution if it were offered. That is the real opportunity.
Perhaps, Commander Rydek. Perhaps.
There's no perhaps about it.
That was not the case, was it?
No. It was not.
Peace is often elusive to those who need it most. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace.
Because I am.
So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
We only want peace.
As Ambassador Spock has said, we've come seeking a peaceful resolution to this conflict, and have no interest in your dilithium.
I'm not nearly as naive as you must think. The Federation has done business with the Elydians for decades, which makes me question your motives.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without...
Come on, give us peace! But But she's right. Peace is not easily come by.
Especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
There was
enough
of your lies.
Oh.
The Hotari
It does?
of running the mines. We've done so for centuries.
So, like, it's probably years in the future out by where Pluto is?
And the mines on town. Who should the Federation recognize?
Uh-oh. It's up to me. Oh no, it's up to me. Oh no.
Only be one or the other. Not both.
Fine. I don't know.
Then it would be in the best interest of all involved if the Illidians resumed operation of the mines.
And that is why we should not trust
Oh no! What have I done?
You do well to listen to her.
What have I done?
Well to hold your tongue.
We will take back our minds by any means necessary.
Let us see more blood.
Oh no! What have I
I'm
done?
to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
the most essential
Listen to Spock. Listen to Spock, not the person being controlled by a person who has no idea what they're doing at the moment. AKA me.
I will agree, Ambassador Spock.
I think this is best left to those of us with more experience in diplomatic matters.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Oh no, I've disappointed him. It's called I forgot which one was the queen.
Everything on the diplomatic front.
Okay, I'm gonna look right here real quick. The effect is known as gravitational time dilation. It is predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity and has been verified multiple times by experiments. The farther away from gravity you are, the faster time goes by, but you wouldn't notice it. Interesting. Very interesting.
You make nice.
I had no idea.
Get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Yeah, I mixed up which one was which. That was why. That was why I chose the one I did, as I completely blanked. Which one?
Soothing.
Okay. Let's speed.
Commander,
Like if you work in a skyscraper, you're literally traveling, or time traveling by going downstairs. It's nanoseconds, but it's there. That's so crazy.
expected more, especially from someone like you.
To be clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
On the Illidians' terms, apparently.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Illidians.
Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to bump the
Not
mic.
seized. Reclaimed.
Reclaimed.
Restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive. Before the Illidians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Did you have
Did
help?
you have help from someone else?
Otari stands alone against the Illidian forces. We don't need help from anyone. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just
I'll check that out after
and
this.
worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship.
It's not a
Ready
warship,
to
it's a ship
contain
of
the
science.
Illyrians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
There we go.
The Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
There we go.
I see.
But our ship is a science ship.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Alright, let's see. The time dilation due to Earth's gravity is significant enough that the GPS satellites, which orbit high above the Earth, must adjust their internal clocks in order to take into account their faster time, and therefore accurately determine the location of GPS receivers on the ground. Poor Radu hears me in the background right now. Front post double, back post. Front post double, back post double. Front post double, back post double. Front post double, back post double. Front post double. Oh, oh, but it'll be worth it, Atto, I promise. I promise it'll be worth it. When you have the wonderful hat that your lovely lady foes has made. Let's see, let's go talk with these guys. Because I'm curious to hear their side.
I have to say, I fully expected you to side with the Hotari, but obviously the Federation wants a steady supply of dilithium. Something only
It's
we
called I
can
mixed up which one was doing which.
Without Illyrian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. Left to the Hotari, it would be nothing short of a disaster.
We're not on either side. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution to this conflict.
Exactly, like we've said.
Of course, the question is, at what price?
As we've said.
A Major Solid Arminta, Special Attaché, Illyrian Armed Forces. Pleasure to
It's
meet you.
surprising that a lot of the things you hear about in stories like this are real.
have
Exactly,
my
or they're like
issues with
based
the
on
Hotari,
real
but,
situations, or they're based
know
on
how to seize an opportunity.
very, very probable
Inciting an
scenarios.
uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient anomaly. At least that was what we were told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
So what really
Something
happened?
tells me there's more to the story. So what
The blue
really
skin, not sure about, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the official
yeah,
story is
the
that
blue
it was the
skin
storm that
could.
enabled the revolt. How else do
Yeah,
a bunch of unarmed,
not exactly
unorganized
realistic,
miners
but like,
seize control of an entire moon?
it's like how C.S. Lewis
But I've talked to
used
people who were there.
his Chronicles of
They tell a
Narnia
different
series as an allegory.
They
J.R.R.
say they're
Tolkien
lucky to have escaped
used
with
Lord
their
of the
lives.
Rings as an
There
allegory.
was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to
This could
harness
all
the
be an
energy of
allegory.
the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You just answered your own question. How do a group of miners do something that in theory can't be done?
The Cat in the Hat. Interesting.
Harnessing
Yeah,
the storm.
yeah.
But even if it's true,
That's another good example
Does
now
that
that I
even
think
happen?
about it.
You tell me.
if you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
Alright, you're excused.
Commander, if I could have a quick word with you.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's
Commander
up?
Ryder, I have to admit, I was surprised when you
Oh
said
wait,
you
we're in
told that I
more
I was under the assumption the
professionals.
Federation was neutral. But maybe I was wrong.
I can assure you, we aren't on any
In other words, it's not. What's up? It's
and will remain
What's up?
completely neutral. You
What's
have
going
my
on?
word.
I hope that's true. For all of our sakes. I saw you speaking with the Illyrian. I'm sure they're painting themselves as the victims.
The Elydians are under the impression the Hotari
are somehow the cause of the ion storm.
Which I'm sure
Oh man, I gotta start a new med tonight. Doctor told me it can make me loopy. Aww.
The victims of this horrific storm as they are.
So, if you start feeling like... So loopy to me implies it's going to make you tired. It can make you, you know, there's all different kinds of ways. I think loopy, I think tired, I think... It's something that normally wouldn't make you laugh.
Depending on your perspective.
That wouldn't normally make you laugh makes you laugh, kind of a thing.
Most trusted advisors.
It could, yeah. It very well could.
Being so again, which is why you're here.
Yeah, loopy, groggy, dizzy, exhausted. Yeah, yeah. To the point that you're like, what I call slap happy, where like something that normally would not make you laugh will make you laugh so hard. You'll find it harder to stay awake.
And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them.
Maybe they're afraid of the ion storm.
The ion storm. Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems. So maybe the Lydians weren't willing to risk their ships, given all the interference.
Maybe. That could be.
Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access.
Restricted all access?
No one's allowed without his personal authorization.
That's not good.
A section of the palace with just as much secrecy.
That is definitely not good.
I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. We made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
Are you sure of this?
It's been the talk of the palace since the day of the revolt.
Mm-hmm. So they're hiding something.
I'd better see what's happening.
Uh-oh.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
Uh-huh. Exactly. That's the good good way to make it. A good way to handle it.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
There we go. There we go. That works. Chovy! Thank you so much for the follow, my friend! How are you? I hope you're doing well. Now, I want to say... Did I hear that you were in the... Were you in the taco class, if I remember correctly? I think I remember Trumpet saying that.
Well, that was a disaster.
I could be wrong. Or maybe you're part of the Taco Alliance?
So the Elydians stormed out.
I recognize your name. I definitely recognize your name. And I'm so glad to have you here!
I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
So how did you find the channel? You're a Taco Team member! I'm so glad to have you here! So far, so good. We're attempting to negotiate peace between two nearly warring races, one of whom provides the Federation with dilithium, and the other one who provides them with warp stuff. Yes, look at that, I'm remembering things. I'm like, I know that name. Yeah, tacos are good, but this particular taco stands for the Alliance.
The problem appears to be
Hold
the
on.
fabric of space
TA. Yeah, the Alliance for Creative Artists.
This region of space prevents
If I remember correctly. No. No. Oh, not A. The Alliance for Creative Outlet. Creative Outlet.
We need to know more.
Otherwise, it'll be an extended stay in the Hotari system.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But Could it still be causing this interference?
They are. I always now that's a good question for the chat.
Conclusion drive your analysis.
That's a good question for the chat. How do you like your tacos? Do you like them fully loaded, so to speak, or do you only like certain things on your tacos? I am very much only like meat, cheese, maybe beans, you know, that kind of a thing. Very, very like basic. Outreach. Creative Outreach. The Alliance for Creative Outreach. Fully loaded! Okay, you made the best tacos in the world. One and only specialty cooking, or cooking specialty outside of eggs. Taco meat cream cheese with a hot sauce of some kind. Hey, there we go.
When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
I like it. Cream cheese can be good. Oh boy, we get to fly a shuttle. And of course, Dust chooses that moment to get into my eye. You like beef tacos mostly, but loaded is always good. Nice! Very cool! So, what are your plans this weekend, Chovy? Does anybody have any fun plans? Okay, so we got W to fly forward, D to fly backwards. You use the mouse like this to turn. Q to ascend, E to descend. Okay. You're getting a tattoo! I'm so excited to see what the finished tattoo looks like on you. I prefer... No plans, just gonna spend Sunday with Dad and chill. Nice!
Standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe.
We have, and you prefer hot salsa, Carolina Reaper sauce, Carolina Reaper powder. Oh my gosh! Now just remember what you told me yesterday, Slayer. Just remember what you told me yesterday. I plan on, I'm going to be, tomorrow is, I've got a phone call to make, possibly, and then, let's see, in the evening, I think I have something, I'm blanking on what it is, and then Sunday I have church, and then bowling. Oh, I'm also taking care of a friend's cat this weekend. I gotta remember to take care of that in the morning, or in the evening. Actually, I usually go in the evening around dinner time. My friend lives just up the road, and so sometimes when she goes on trips, I'll go watch her cats and make sure that her cats are fed and watered and all that. Don't worry, your current taco you make is medium salsa, cheese, sour cream, lean ground beef, seasoning, tomatoes, and lettuce. There we go. That's what I like to hear, Slayer. That's what I like to hear.
We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Problem? I just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the storm surge. But on the other, she did listen to my advice and used the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye.
Okay.
But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead of...
Give her a chance! Nothing better than midnight tacos. Uh-oh, did I inspire you to get a midnight snack? Y'all making me hungry! I know, right? I had pizza for dinner and I'm like, ooh, now we're talking about food and I might be getting hungry again. I had pizza and an eclair for dinner tonight.
With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the Probe, we managed
and
to get
man, let me tell you, that eclair,
particularly strong area of interference.
Loved it.
Listen.
Time to eat like a king! My celebration meal for
Make sure you're never
something, for elevating Sogmaster to main event status. Hey, there we go. So Trophy, what are some of your favorite video games?
The captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer.
The people skills?
What a load of crap.
Well, if you're asking, I think you're a people person. After all, here we are.
There we
You, enlisted
go.
officer, you, one of the senior staff, talking like old buddies.
Yeah.
Should send Solano to talk to you.
Bring him on.
I love this dialogue! This dialogue is amazing.
Keep up the good work.
This kind of, from what I know of Mass Effect, and all the decisions you have to make,
Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too.
Kingdom Hearts is your fave, but you like a huge variety, mostly story games. Nice! That's me too! I love story-based games. And getting enraptured into the world of that story. And figuring out, trying to guess what's gonna happen next. I played through the Uncharted series and I was so enamored with the story. And I was like, oh, I need to play all the games in this series because I need to know what happens next to Nathan and Sully because they're amazing.
Here, this is close enough.
Right? Isn't it so good? 4 more rows and then the hat is done. Look at you knocking that out of the park. Girl! Lady foes!
We're ready for another sampling of data.
Amazing crochet person.
Warfield collapse in 3.
So what is your favorite Uncharted game, Chovy? I think for me, mine is probably...
It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans?
I think I like probably 3.
Here's the readings
Probably
in
3
relation
or
to our local
4.
space.
The
We've got to
best.
be resolute.
I loved the ending of 4. The ending of 4, I was like, oh, my heart! Okay, locate interference peaks. Oh! Hi. Hey, we have Twitch again! Yes, we do! How's it going, Shorty? I like them all. One is the weakest, though. Still enjoy it. Exactly. It's one of those series where you're like...
Got something.
Where you're like, oh, there's so much to this story, and even though 1 is all about, like, establishing the characters and who they are, there's so much there. And then each game just builds more and more into the world. And so I think that's why I love the ending of number 4. Because you get a sense of completion, You get the sense of, oh, now we have kind of a good, somewhat, for lack of a better term, ending point for Nathan's story.
Line up with the interference pattern. The storm and this beam, they're coming from the same place.
Carter,
oh no!
Conflict brought us here. It's just a small part of something much bigger.
So, Lady Foes, how many did you have to chain for this one? Cause I know that's a thing, and I think that tells you how many are in each row, right? If I remember right from Aunt Honey's stream.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
So, like, if you chained 50, for example,
Solano out.
there would be 50 stitches in each row. I think is how it goes.
That would explain the
Just been hanging out with your neighbor.
More
Nice.
importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
Here I thought the Illidians would be the problem.
Going to have stream on while I eat the taco. Ironically got stuck with an ad.
This
No!
wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
I don't know why the Hotari wanted us here, but it wasn't to negotiate.
Yeah, it was to take their side.
Their intention.
Yeah, they wanted us to take their side.
Through this charade.
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security.
Yeah, and so that's telling us they're hiding
Here's a much
something
record.
from us.
I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us?
So that is correct. However, the pattern that I decided to go with started with 3, then 12, then 24, then 36, then 48, then 60. It worked in bigger increments for the bigger head, which works out better for us. So when we are done, I will post a picture in the beehive. Nice! She's out of options. There we go, we'll go with that. That makes sense, because with it being a hat, it's kind of got a dome shape, right? Like that.
That raises another question.
And so it would make sense that the top would have less stitches, and you would have to have it wider to make it big enough for whoever's head it's supposed to be for.
Changed their minds between when they asked and when we got here.
Sidron was very curious when we spoke outside the Queen's chamber.
You're basically
He
working
wanted
in
to
the
know
round.
about
Okay,
us,
that totally makes sense.
He wasn't giving any answers.
Look at me starting to grasp that!
I'm sure you didn't tell him too much. I don't think the Illidians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major
That's
Armistice
so
said
cool!
he defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harnessed the energy of the storm.
Yeah, you can. You go. Yes! Look at me getting crochet stuffs! And now we just gotta get it from here to here.
Far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Illidians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
That is all the more reason to investigate further.
I agree with Spock. We definitely have a lot of reason to investigate further.
Call from Atari. Queen's advisor Tylus has asked to speak with you.
Okay. Yeah, she found something! She found something! It's all good, Slayer. It's one of those things that takes a little time to get there and learn it, but once you've learned it, you're good.
It's only for a moment.
So J-Mark, about that blanket! Get him!
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something...
There we go. We gotta get access to those mines! Guys, we gotta get access!
Tylus.
Can we reconnect?
Oh boy. Oh no, we've lost contact!
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
Oh, here's hoping. Here's hoping.
Hard to tell.
We have to help her.
We have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're
or
not
maybe...
doing anything yet. Not until we know more.
What more do we need to know? Our friend is in danger! Our person's in danger!
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of...
Okay, sounds good.
Markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the
I'll
reservoir.
definitely look at that off stream. Definitely.
How they got the upper hand against the Illidians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
Oh boy! Into the mines! 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 One thing you guys will figure out about me, if you haven't already, is my brain is a jukebox. Anything that makes me think of it, anything that makes me think of a song, it's like the jukebox already has the quarter in it, and when somebody says something that makes me think of a song, it's like pressing the button for that song, and it just goes. And I absolutely love musical theater.
And I will handle the Federation.
Alright, let's do this! Working together!
As I was
Stalking me!
I want all the data I can get on this war problem. And the negotiating team shuttle.
Okay, so we're alternating between... Okay. Now we're alternating to this guy.
Engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you in Shovok down in engineering.
That a jukebox hero! Oh, no. The jukebox hero got stars in her eyes. She's a jukebox hero!
I didn't like this.
Everything, so see, I hear hero and I start thinking, I need a hero! I'm holding up for a hero till the end of the night!
How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some
I'm trying to
damage on
think,
the
I'm
way.
trying to picture the melody for that. Jukebox hero, okay, that's...
That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds.
I have probably epically failed and I need to turn in my music fan card, so here you go. Oh, 80s song, okay.
It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Gotcha, I'll have to look into that, because that sounds like it would be a fun song. Jukebox hero.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh?
Oh, she's so jealous of her. She's trying not to be, but she's so coming across. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. 700 more points? More points! Youngins. I know. I'm probably not as young as you think I am. I definitely look younger than I am. Alright, let's do it!
We got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand.
You're very close. I'm a little older than that.
You really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems.
Well, what can I say?
I'm good.
What I do.
Let's see. Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight. When I let loose, I was dreaming of bigger things. Oh, I'm sorry. This looks so awkward. This looks so awkward. I'm here with the light like that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys.
Come on, start pulling chips.
Okay. Okay. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Yep. Here you go. Here it is. Here it is. Oh no! Pick up that isolinear chip.
What's this?
Oh.
Some kind of crystal formation?
Scan it! Scan it! We gotta scan it!
This substance.
They could, couldn't they, Shorty?
Crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and
They could definitely use some salsa.
in tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level.
Oh.
What's it doing in there?
What is it doing in there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't touch.
Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system,
That's a
it will
fair
be
point there, Hailraise.
for further examination. Retrieve the containment module.
There we go. There we go.
Whatever this is.
Good job, security lady.
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue. You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
Well, if it's not natural, then someone might have put it there.
Regulation, whatever. Don't touch stuff. Exactly. Don't touch stuff you don't know what it is.
Which is why we need to get to the containment.
Okay.
Come on.
I can't make an exception. Not even for you.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as seriously as you are. But I overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle.
Make you realize you've heard this song before. Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder, 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 thunder. Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. See, you've heard it before.
No, I haven't.
Get us to the containment now. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safe we can find.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering. Explode next to the warp core.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
But I guess this whole situation has her spooked.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Okay, we'll stop there.
That's going too far.
Did I redeem myself yet?
This mission has enough complications stacking up.
We'll get through it.
Okay,
You,
sorry,
me,
Shorty.
And Miranda too.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes.
Okay,
during the
alright,
negotiations.
what's the next one?
Made
What's the
contact
next
with a
one?
representative from the Hotara delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari.
Shifty! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello!
Storm into the
Hey,
warp
Wifler!
we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydek.
Hello, pals! How's everybody doing? How's it going? We're playing some Star Trek. Hi! Hi, Chelsea!
Using my tricorder.
I hope everybody's having a fun evening. Yeah, it's really new. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, I did. Crying all the time. I was like, it's summer. I need a haircut. I need a summer do. And so before I went on vacation, I got a haircut.
Displaying symbols from Federation.
But yeah, Shifty, this one is very, very new. I think it just recently came out. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! I like it too. It's one of those things I'm like, I need it shorter just for this. Like, just for the summer. And that way, I know it gets super duper hot here. Like, we're talking triple digits. And it's coming. It's coming next week, and I'm not mentally prepared for this. Okay. There we go. Compare. Yeah, Oof is right. When it gets to be 110 in the shade... Thank you! Oh, it's that one! Thank you so much, Wifler. I appreciate it. And yeah, when it gets to be 110 in the shade, you appreciate a haircut like this versus the long hair.
99.2% match.
Got it.
I don't think I know that one, Hail Rays. Can't stay, gotta wake up early tomorrow, but have an amazing stream. Thank you! Thank you, Shifty, and thank you so much for the raid! I hope your stream was absolutely amazing. It was community night, right?
With a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan.
Fascinating. I was waiting for him to say fascinating. Twas! How did it go? Did you have a lot of people to rotate through? Good night, good night!
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I've only encountered passing references to it.
I'm gonna go with I know. Oh, you tried customs!
Quite
Nice!
impressive, Commander.
That's super cool!
Summarize the Enterprise D's
Uh-oh. So then you had to work through all those tech issues. But hey, is it ever really a stream if there's no tech issues? Did one game, otherwise we just rotated. Hey, there you go! That sounds awesome! I absolutely love that. I love that you're able to... I love that you're able to do that every week. I need to work on trying to get some more community-like things, you know?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish
I think that would be good. Let's see. Do we want to start with... I kind of want to start with this person. Let's start with Portal 63. The cake is a lie. Sleep, live long and prosper, peace and long life.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 63? Guardian at the Takan
Okay,
Empire?
let's see. Alright, I gotta look. Alright, Shorty, you have a good night's sleep. Alright, I need to scroll back up. It's gonna pause the game while I look at Lady Foza's message. Peace and long life, Shifty. Let's see, she's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories when everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then I see her face. She takes me away to that special place, and if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Thank you so much for the lurk! Oh, let's see.
He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through
I'm like trying to picture a melody. I'm trying to picture a melody in my brain that matches this. And I'm like, I'm coming up blank.
As I have said.
I am so coming up blank. And I don't think I know anything by... I don't think I know anything by, Nick... What's his name? Nick Glider. I don't think I know that artist.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
I know most of my... I know Journey. I know quite a few Journey songs. I know a bunch of ABBA songs. I know a little Four Seasons.
Was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
I'm trying to think.
That can't just be a coincidence.
I need the words for it, but I might know. I know, Johnny Be Good. Something like that. Let's see. There we go. Lyrics. Yeah, I only know the chorus of that one. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. I know that. I know that much. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. We're back up in the woods among the evergreens. There, now I'm getting it! I'm getting closer. Let's see. There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. Whoever learned to read and write. Let's see. Who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Oh, the engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. I'm probably totally butchering that last part of the melody, but... Alright, here we go.
She got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as
I recognize the melody. I recognize the melody.
Now and then when I see her face,
oh, I so recognize the melody, but I did not make that connection lyrics-wise.
I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine.
Oh my gosh, I knew that melody. Like, I recognized the melody, but I somehow did not make that connection.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet.
Oh my gosh, how did I blank on that? It's been so long since I've heard that one.
Delphi R2 system or attempting to make contact with.
Thank you!
Throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
Yay, I'll take that card. Oh man, I am so glad I have that song card back.
Technology to capture and hold the
Alright, here you go. Here's the twin card.
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology.
Oh, that's funny.
Only that the crystalline technology used.
I gotta listen to more 80s music apparently.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Otari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right
Let's see. So now we gotta figure out what in the world is going on between these two races and what's being hidden down.
For all we know, this is just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
For now, it's probably best we don't let on how much we know.
Agreed.
Play our cards close to the vest. Smart. I agree.
I like it.
And when the time is right.
Oh my gosh.
Diplomatically.
So now I'm back to my actual name instead of being twin?
We've been able to triangulate the source of interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau.
Under Pressure came out the year you were born? Wow.
There.
So we know where to look.
We need to know what's down there.
Hey, we love everybody, you know, no matter what age.
And to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However,
That's Abba, I reckon. No, that's under attack, that's Abba.
to defend ourselves.
I am mixing up names.
That's why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau.
That's right. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl.
I'll admit, I wish I could
I
go
got
myself.
so much honey.
Priority is to avoid
All the
detection.
bees envy
Calculated risk.
me.
The last thing we need is to get caught and then
I
blame
got a
the provider
sweeter
for neutrality, aggravating an
song
already tense situation.
than the birds
Avoiding
in the
mistakes,
trees.
Which is why I've chosen you.
Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl.
Bridge to Captain's Hall. The Lydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime. Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible.
There we go. There we go. I like your plan, Spock. I like your plan.
My ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
There we go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsel.
Johnny, be
Where's
good.
the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Oh.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Really?
Never got there? She's the one that had the crystal formation.
Interesting.
Yeah. Her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Damaris.
Try her again.
Hmm.
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
Uh-oh.
She's still on the ship.
Uh-oh.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
Uh-oh.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
No, Mr. Diaz cannot, because Mr. Diaz is probably going to find out that his girlfriend is not who she said she is. And then he gonna die. And then I'm gonna cry. I'm getting the feeling you may have been right. Lady Foes. Oh boy. Let's examine the tower first. Oh, this is not good. Never bump a place with your coworkers.
Isolinear chips.
Oh, this is not good. Where is she? Where is she? Hey, there we go! I mean, that's up to Addo. That's totally up to Addo. If he wants that to happen, I'm down. But he's, you know.
Did this.
gotcha. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
Miranda, you in here?
Oh, this is not good. Oh, he's gonna die because they know he's here. I think he's gonna die because then when he called out, he knows that they know they're here. He's here. Don't call out anymore. Don't call out anymore. You're gonna die. Oh no. Oh, I jump scare easily. Don't stop believing. She's a vampire. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Yes, that one I do know. I know quite a bit of Journey. Uh-oh. Somebody's up there who's not supposed to be up there. Oh. There. Got her. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Oh, don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me.
But you didn't answer the
Till
question.
I come marching
Commander Westbrook said the
home.
crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought them there myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
Why didn't you answer when I tried you on the comm badge? Or when I called out to you in here?
And why did you run?
I guess I was caught up in my work. Now, if we're done here, I have to go.
We're not done. You still ran away.
I'm in the middle of my shift.
Where are you going? What could be more important than tracking down those crystals? You were the one that said they had to be secured. They're dangerous.
And I did.
Okay, hold on. I'll look at that up in
They're
just
out
a
of my
minute.
hands now.
I want a straight answer, Miranda. What are you doing here?
Carter, if things are gonna work out between us, I'm gonna need you to trust me a little more than this.
Let's add. First off, let's add things up. Let's add things up. This whole trust thing, it goes two ways. Because he's trying to trust her. He's trying to trust her by asking her all these questions and get clarity. So, she's the one who's acting fishy and trying to blame him for her acting fishy. She needs to trust him with what exactly is going on and who she is. Yes, hashtag Donna rant. We're going on a Donna relationship rant. Because he's trying to be the good guy in this and say, and, you know, he's like, okay, well, why weren't you answering your comm badge? Why, you know, where are you going? And the only question I would ask, exactly, don't answer questions with questions. And so then he should be asking, why did you run if you knew that it was me? Because you heard me call out. So this trust thing goes both ways. He needs to be calling her out on her crap. Alright, while we're paused. Asking all them questions, why are you asking all them questions, making statements? I know those words. I'm trying to picture the melody. I know those words. And I know I don't think it's a rap. No, wait. I think part of it's a rap. But I'm rapping it wrong. I recognize the Pennies from Heaven part. It's been a long time since I've heard that one.
This is not a good start to a relationship. And I don't get why you're acting this way.
I'm worried about you.
I'm just worried about you. This isn't like you.
You're sweet to worry. But I can take care of myself.
Etzelarda Diaz. What's the holdup?
She doesn't trust me, and now she's doing something to my hand to keep me from responding.
Please. You are seriously out of line, Miranda. First you try to run, now this?
Yeah, call her out! Call her out!
Etzelarda Diaz. Are you okay?
Oh no. Oh no. Call back! Get back up! Get back up! Don't just chase her! Get back up! Oh, and she's gonna try to play it off all cool.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Sorry for the language.
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
Ask her.
Ask her! She was doing something with this.
There we go. There we go.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation.
So then why did you run from
Looking
him?
for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Look, I wish I was wrong about this. That I was overreacting. More than anything.
Why are
I know
you
what I saw,
lying?
And it's not what she's saying.
I can't believe this.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security.
Thank you.
She can explain herself.
Smartest person in the room right there.
We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record. Miranda, maybe you're feeling out of sorts and we should head to sickbay so the doc can check you out?
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari.
Okay, so now all of a sudden you're not feeling good. I don't like
You
her.
know her? If you really think she's not well, you can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle.
Let's take her to sickbay. It's better than the brig, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Something's up with you. You are fishy. I don't trust you.
You two go with me. I'll put this back together.
This is the closest you will ever get to a Donna rage. Oh man. Yeah, she's definitely gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure if it's not now, because I'm taking her over to sickbay supposedly, and she's gonna try and get me on the way to sickbay, or she's gonna like trick me into this like false sense of security, and then we did. Find Tylus. Alright, we're gonna finish this chapter and then I'm gonna have to probably call it a night just because I'm starting to get tired. I'm loving this conversation with you guys, though. Hat is done! Yay! And I need to see pictures! I need to know what color she picked. I need to know everything.
But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
So now...
You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
Gonna keep this covert. We'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Took most of Athos' stream and almost all of yours, but it's done! It's in the beehive one color, okay. Let's see. One was testing the pattern, okay. Oh, I see, one color, I was testing the pattern. That makes sense. Okay, so it's spacebar, okay. Ah, I see, and then I can go to main menu. Okay, gotcha. It's in the Beehive Discord. Alright, so we're gonna finish up this section. I'm curious what's gonna happen en route to sickbay now, because I'm like, excuse me, I'm liking the two, okay, yeah, we're not gonna walk off a cliff.
Rydick here.
But yeah, I'm thinking, I'm curious what's gonna happen on the way to sickbay, but that might have to wait until next stream, and I'm liking this double storyline. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work.
We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
I think that's by Rihanna. It's like, all I do is work, 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 work.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Ride it out.
At least I think that's what it is. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Ah, what the? You're fine, Lady Foes. You're fine. It was an accident. You're good. Alright, you know what? Then in that case, I guess we're gonna stick with this storyline, because I am not going to go through all that again when I don't know why it went to where it did in the first place. I probably was not paying attention to which buttons I was pressing. Alright, so we're gonna go to just chatting. Here we go. Alright, you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look in my recommends. Let's see. Who do I have in my recommended? Oh, is Crazy Cries live? I'm looking for somebody to raid. Crazy Cries is live. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and raid them again, because I am starting to get tired and it's definitely time to go to bed. So we're gonna go ahead and send the love on to Crazy Cries. And we'll go with and let's see if I can do this without that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to. We'll go with this. We'll go with that for the for our raid message. And so for now, feel free to copy and paste that, or if you are, I was trying to adjust that and it decided to not adjust and instead to fall. Alright, if you are not a subscriber, or Yeah, I think it's subscriber. You can go with the regular, there we go, the regular raid emotes. There we go, Game Room Raid! There we go, I like it. I like it. Copy Lady Foes' message. And you can also do simple raid. You guys, I love each and every one of you. You guys are fantastic, and you guys make these streams so much fun. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you. God loves you, and so do I. Let's send this love on to Crazy Cries. Let's see. He is playing Friday the 13th, and it looks like he needs a little bit of love. So let's send him some love from the game room. Let's see, I'm trying to... There we go. And just let him know how much he is loved and cared for, and we're going to just send the love on to him. I will see you guys on Tuesday, unless otherwise stated. Otherwise, I will see you the next time I go live. I love you guys, and good night.
Yo, Donna, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How was your stream? Hey, Slayer. Jason's killing me. Hey, Lady Foes. Hey, Slayer. Hey, Donna. Hey, Hellraise. Welcome, everybody. I'm about to be murdered.